CIET NCERT presents audiobook Poorvi, textbook of English for grade 7.
Page number 206. Unit 5, Bravehearts. Rani Abbakka. Let us do these activities before we read. Activity 1. Solve the riddle given and share your answer with your classmates and the teacher. She was a queen who led the fight. She fought for her country and her right. With a shining sword in her hand, her son on her back in a cloth band. Remembered as a warrior grand, she died defending her beloved motherland. Who is she? Activity 2. Think of any other women warriors who made a significant contribution to India's struggle for independence. Share your answers with your classmates and the teacher. At the bottom of this page, there is a picture which has a brave queen riding a gallant horse, sword raised high, charging into battle. She carries a child tied securely to her back, showing both courage and care. Behind her, a large army on horseback follows, with flags waving and weapons ready, creating a scene of fierce determination and patriotic spirit. The illustration symbolizes heroism, leadership, and motherly strength, like portraying Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi, a legendary freedom fighter. Page number 207. Let us read. Rani Abbakka. On this page, there is a comic strip describing the heroic tale of Rani Abbakka. Scene 1 and Scene 2. Hiriya Abbakka, the queen of Ullal, a small principality on the west coast of Karnataka, was on her deathbed. Years ago, Ullal had been captured by the Portuguese and had become a vassal. They were required to pay a tribute to the colonial power. Her daughter and successor, Abbakka Devi, was by her side. Alas, Abbakka, I lie here helpless while the Portuguese. Hush, mother, you must not tire yourself with such thoughts. I am here, and I will not rest till I have driven them out of the west coast. The next day, Abbakka Devi was crowned Queen of Ullal. I need your wholehearted cooperation to make Ullal stronger, secure, free. We are with you, Your Majesty. Victory to Rani Abbakka Devi. Page number 208. Scene 3. After the coronation, Abbakka spoke to her husband, Veera Narasimha, the king of Bangadi, about her future plans. I will stop paying tribute to the Portuguese. I will not sell them spices and cloth either. Isn't that a rather rash decision? Scene 4. And a dangerous one for me. The Portuguese might think that I am in league with her, and Bangadi too may have to face their wrath. I must make her change her mind. Scene 5. You may be afraid of the Portuguese, but I refuse to be cowed by them. Page number 209. Scene 6. As Abbakka walked away. Stop her! Seize her! But such was the spell cast by the brave queen, not a soldier stirred. They decided to follow their brave leader. Abbakka addressed a meeting of Rajas. If we unite and fight, we could drive the Portuguese out of our land. Impossible! We are no match for them. I would advise you not to provoke them. Their reactions only serve to strengthen Abbakka's resolve. I will have to fight the Portuguese alone. For fight them I will single-handedly, if need be. The next day, a Portuguese envoy presented himself to the queen. Our governor has sent me to remind you that the annual tribute from Ullal is long overdue. And page number 210. We are a sovereign country. We don't pay tribute to Portugal. And we don't take orders from the Portuguese. Abbakka ordered merchant ships to be built, and in alliance with the Zamorin or Kozhikode, she defied the Portuguese and established a hugely profitable trading relation with Arabia. The Arabians tell the Indians, "Visit us again, brother." And the response is, "God willing, we will." In the next picture, the Portuguese soldier tells Rani Abbakka, "Your Majesty, you will regret your stand." In the next picture, the dialogue says, "Mother, this is the beginning, and I promise you that the end will soon follow." Page number 211. All of the ships were apprehended on their return by the Portuguese navy. They fought bravely, and all the ships returned except Abbakka's commanders. This deeply angered the queen. Her messenger tells her, "Your Majesty, our commander kept them busy while we escaped. His ship must have been captured by the enemy." Rani Abbakka replies, "I will make them pay for this." Abbakka sent an envoy to Mangalore, the Portuguese base. The Portuguese replied, however, by attacking. Abbakka stood watching as the cannons boomed from across the river. "So the Portuguese have replied," Rani Abbakka says. "Mother, bless me, the time to avenge your defeat has come." Abbakka in turn unleashed her forces and they attacked the Portuguese fort. Ribeiro, the Portuguese commander, escaped with his life, and he said, "I will get help from Goa and we will yet have the last laugh." And the soldier says, "Victory to Abbakka." Page number 212. When Ribeiro brought the news of the fall of Fort Mangalore, the Portuguese governor of Goa reacted sharply. "What? A mere woman defeating the mighty Portuguese? You have made us the laughing stock of the local rulers." The Portuguese rallied their forces to attack Ulal. The dauntless Abbakka addressed her men, and she said, "My brave soldiers, this shall be the decisive war. Let us fight with all our might and defeat the Portuguese once and for all." And her soldiers say, "Victory to Rani Abbakka." For 4 days the battle raged, but the forces of Ulal were enough. The Portuguese beat a hasty retreat in defeat, never to trouble Ulal again. Rani Abbakka said, "Mother, your dream has come true. Ulal is free." Later, Abbakka helped Venkatappa Nayak, the king of Keladi, to take the fort of Mangalore. The Portuguese were eventually completely driven out of Mangalore by Shivappa Nayak, the greatest of the kings who ruled Keladi. For more information on Rani Abbakka, you can visit the website www.amritmahotsav.nic.in/unsung-heroes. This information is sought from Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Page number 213. Let us discuss. Activity 1. Match the words in column 1 with their meanings in column 2. Share your answers with your classmates and the teacher. Now, I will first read out the words provided in column 1. The words are vessel. It is a noun. Second word is coronation. It is a noun. Then, successor. It is a noun. Rash. It is an adjective. Sovereign country. It is a noun. League. It is a noun. Wrath. It is a noun. Seize. It is a verb. Resolve. It is a noun. Raged. It is a verb. Decisive. It is an adjective. Apprehended. It is a verb. Dauntless. It is an adjective. Avenge. It is a verb. Now, I will read out the meanings given in column 2. Extreme anger. take hold of suddenly or forcibly, happen in a violent way, acting or doing something without thinking about the consequences, association or partnership, a ceremony at which a person is made king or queen, fearless, capture, a country with a government having complete authority, a country or a state that is controlled by a more powerful country and has to pay money when needed, a person who succeeds another, take revenge for, showing the ability to make decisions effectively. And the last meaning is determination. Page number 214. Activity 2. Complete the table given based on your understanding of the story. An example has been done for you. Share your answers with your classmates and the teacher. Now, there is a table with 2 columns. The headings of the columns are cause and effect. Now, I will be reading out the example given to you. The cause is Ullal had been captured by the Portuguese, and the effect is Ullal had to pay a tribute to the colonial power. Now, in the second column, the effect is given. You have to provide the cause, which is Rani Abbakka's husband Veera Narasimha felt it was a hasty decision. In the next row, the third cause is Veera Narasimha ordered the soldiers to stop Rani Abbakka when she said she would not be frightened by the Portuguese. Now provide the effect of this cause. After that, Rani Abbakka addressed a meeting of Rajas for their support, who felt there would be no match for the Portuguese army and their power. You have to provide the effect of this cause. After that, the effect is Rani Abbakka in turn attacked the Portuguese fort. You have to mention the cause of this effect. Let us think and reflect. Activity 1. Read the extract given and answer the questions that follow. Portuguese envoy. Our governor has sent me to remind you that the annual tribute from Ullal is long overdue. And Rani Abbakka. We are a sovereign country. We don't pay tribute to Portugal, and we don't take orders from the Portuguese. Portuguese envoy. Your Majesty, you will regret your stand. Abbakka ordered merchant ships to be built and in alliance with the Zamorin of Kozhikode. She defied the Portuguese and established a hugely profitable trading relation with Arabia. Question 1. What does the word tribute mean in this context? Question 2. Complete the sentence with a suitable reason. Page number 215. The sentence is, Rani Abbakka says, we are a sovereign country because fill in the blank. Question 3. Identify whether the given statement is true or false. The Portuguese envoy threatened Rani Abbakka. Question 4. Choose a word given in brackets to replace the underlined word. She defied the Portuguese and established a hugely profitable trading relation with Arabia. The word underlined in this sentence is defied. And the words given in brackets are defeated / disobeyed. Question 5. Choose the option that lists the qualities of Rani Abbakka based on this extract. The words are 1. Bold, 2. Thoughtful, 3. Capable, 4. Generous, and 5. Determined. And the options that you have to choose from are A. 1, 2, and 5, B. 2, 3, and 4, C. 1, 3, and 5, and option D. 2, 4, and 5. Activity 2. Answer the given questions. Question 1. Rani Abbakka spoke to her mother on her deathbed. How might these words have made her mother feel? Question 2. What does the support of the people of Ullal and the soldiers for Rani Abbakka suggest about their mindset? Question 3. How might the people of Ullal have felt when the mighty Portuguese were defeated? The fourth and the last question is, why do you think Rani Abbakka's victory against the Portuguese would have inspired other rulers to go against a foreign power? Let us learn. Activity 1. Study the following words from the text. The words are seas, sovereign, their, soldiers. The spelling of the given words have EI or IE in them. Spelling tip: I before E except after C. For example, receive, deceive. The spellings of these words is RECEIVE. The next word is DECEIVE. Now, fill in the blanks with IE or EI for the given words. Word 1. C-LING. Word 2. BEL-VE. Word 3. TH-F. Word 4. ACH-VE. Word 5. PERC-VE. Word 6. PROT-N. Word 7. SOC-TY. Word 8. SH-LD. Word 9. W-GHT. And word 10. FR-ND. Page number 216. Activity 2. Study the highlighted word in the given sentence from the text. And Bangadi too may have to face their wrath. The word highlighted is wrath. Was the initial letter W pronounced? There are many words in the English language where certain letters are not pronounced but are spelt. They are called silent letters. For example, campaign, knowledge, pneumonia, honor, calm. Now, find more words with silent letters. Activity 3. Read the expressions from the text. Laughing stock, last laugh. Now, using a dictionary, find out the meanings of these expressions. Burst out laughing. Don't make me laugh. Laugh until you cry. Have a good laugh. At the bottom of this page, there is a detailed description from an Oxford dictionary of words like laugh, be laughing, and some other words is provided here. For more information on such words and the expressions given to you, you can always refer to an Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary. Now, use these expressions in sentences of your own. Page number 217. Activity 4. Read the given dialogues from the text. Rani Abbakka said, I will make them pay for this. The merchant said to the Arabians, visit us again, brother. The given sentences are the direct words of the speaker, hence they are in direct speech. The reported forms or indirect forms of speech for the given sentences are: Rani said that she would make them pay for that. The merchants told the Arabian brothers to visit them again. While reporting direct speech to indirect speech, we make certain modifications related to time, place, and person. Page number 218. Time. It represents tense. Verbs are typically shifted back from a present tense to a past form in reported speech to reflect the change in time. Place. which refers to adverbs of place here. Words indicating place are adjusted to fit to the new context. Person. Pronouns and subjects are modified to align with the perspective of the reporter. Changes made with reference to time, which means the tense. Now I will be reading out how the tense changes from direct speech into indirect speech. Present tense in direct speech changes to past tense in indirect speech. Past tense changes to past perfect tense. In past perfect tense, there is no change while changing the sentence to indirect speech. Present progressive tense changes to past progressive tense. Past progressive tense changes to past perfect progressive tense. There is no change in past perfect progressive tense while changing it to indirect speech. Present perfect tense changes to past perfect tense. Present model changes to past model. And there is no change while changing past model into indirect speech. Now, let us notice the changes that are made in pronouns while changing the sentences from direct to indirect speech. I changes to she or he. You, singular, changes to she or he. You, if plural, changes to they. We changes to they. My changes to her, his. Our changes to their. Your changes to her, his, their. Me changes to her, him. Us changes to them, and mine changes to hers or his. After that, ours changes to theirs, and yours changes to hers, his, theirs. Page number 219. Let us now notice the changes in time and place expressions. Now in direct speech changes to then in indirect speech. Ago changes to before. Today changes to that day. Tomorrow becomes the day after or the following day. Yesterday becomes the day before the previous day. Next week, month or year becomes the following week, month or year. Here becomes there. This becomes that, and these becomes those. Rewrite the given sentences in direct speech to indirect speech. Remember to make the necessary changes. Sentence 1. The teacher said, "Women of valor have made significant contributions throughout history." Now change the sentence to indirect speech. The teacher remarked that dash. Sentence 2. I enjoy reading historical novels, said Smita. Now change the sentence into indirect speech. Smita shared that dash. Sentence 3. The captain said to the coach, "Our team won the championship last year." Now change this sentence into indirect speech. The captain told the coach that dash. Sentence 4. The class teacher said, "Please turn off the lights when you leave." Now change this sentence into indirect speech. The class teacher requested dash. Sentence 5. Finish the work before dinner, said mother to Ravi. While changing the sentence to indirect speech, start as mother advised dash. The sixth and the last sentence is, the vet said to the pet owner, "Take the dog for a walk." Now change the sentence into indirect speech. The vet instructed dash. Exercise 5. Read the conversation between the captain and the team. Page number 220. Captain. We need to focus on our strategy for the final match. Player. I have some ideas on how we can improve our strategy. Captain. Make sure to share those ideas with the team during practice. Complete the given paragraph by transforming the dialogue in the indirect form of speech. The captain remarked that dash, to which one of the players replied that dash. The captain advised the player to dash. Let us listen. You will listen to the teacher speak about a brave heart. As you listen, complete the bio table given. Transcript for the teacher on page 224. Now here is a table with 2 columns titled as Information and Details. I will be reading out the given details here. The missing details are to be provided by you. Information. Full name Rani Gaidin Liu. Date of birth January 1-1915. Place of birth Tamenglong. District dash. Tribe Rongmi, Kabui. Age when joined the Hereka movement. Provide the details. Main aim of movement revival of Naga tribal religion and self-rule, Naga Raj. Year of arrest, provide the information. Age of arrest, provide the information. Sentence, life imprisonment. Years of imprisonment, 1932 to 1947. Title given, Daughter of the Hills and dash. Award, dash, comma, Birsa Munda Award. Year of death, 1993. On the left-hand side of this page, there is an image of a postal stamp released with the picture of Rani Gaidin Liu. On the left-hand side of this page, there is an illustration of a coin released in the honor of Rani Gaidin Liu. For more information about Rani Gaidin Liu, you can always visit the website www.indianculture.gov.in. Page number 221. Let us continue with the information you had to provide about Rani Gaidin Liu. Honor in Silchar, Assam, Park and dash. Postal stamp issued, 1996. Commemorative coin issued. Provide the details related to it. Let us speak. Some of the words from the story Rani Abbakka are given in the table. Work in pairs and pronounce these words by referring to the notes given. Emphasize the highlighted syllable. Remember, single syllable, monosyllabic words do not have any stress. Now, here is a table with 3 columns titled as Words, Pronunciation and the Notes. Now, the first word is vassal. It is a noun. The pronunciation is vassal. It has 2 syllables. The important information for you here is the sound in VA is similar to van. The word vassal rhymes with apple. Word 2. Successor. It is a noun. The pronunciation of this word is suck-se-sir. It has 3 syllables. Please note that the r sound in the end of the word is not pronounced. The next word is rash. It is an adjective. The pronunciation is rash. It is monosyllabic. The sound is similar to rat. The next word is league, which is a noun. The pronunciation is league. It is monosyllabic. It is important for you to note is use the long E sound as in seed. The next word is wrath. It is a noun. The pronunciation is wrath. It is monosyllabic. Please note the W is silent. The next word is seize. It is a verb. The pronunciation is seize. It is also monosyllabic. It is not to be confused with size. The last word is resolve. It is a noun again. The pronunciation is resolve. It has 2 syllables. The S becomes the Z sound. Let us write. India's past was heroic, and at present, the pace of her development is inspiring. Women play a significant role in it. These women are around us, inspiring us all the time. With these thoughts, write a conversation between two students, Pratap and Tarana, discussing the role played by women in forming India's identity as a strong nation. Page number 222. You may begin like this. Pratap, Tarana, I have a lot of respect for women like... Tarana, I believe in the capabilities of women. Did you... dash? Now complete the conversation in about 6 to 8 sentences for each of them and share your answers with your classmates and the teacher. Let us explore. In groups of 5, find facts about any one brave woman who we remember because of her achievements and present in class. For example, Rani Chennamma of Kittur, Rani Durgavati Ahilyabai Holkar, Jhalkari Bai, Captain Lakshmi Sehgal, Kanaklata Barua, Kalpana Chawla, or anyone else. Include these points in your presentation. Discuss their childhood, training or education, their achievements, their contributions, and what have you learned from her. On the right-hand side of this page, there is a picture of astronaut Kalpana Chawla. Page number 223. Transcripts. Homage to our brave soldiers. Let us listen. Refer to page 196. You will listen to a girl speak about why she wishes to join the armed forces when she grows up. As you listen, answer the questions given below in 2 or 3 exact words you hear. Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. Today, I, Gunjan of grade 7C, stand before you to share why I dream of joining the Indian Armed Forces when I grow up. Serving our country is the most honorable job one can have. It means protecting and securing our nation, even if it means risking one's life. The thought of wearing the uniform, which can only be earned through hard work, fills me with pride and a strong desire to serve India. The armed forces teach you to live a disciplined and organized life. This keeps both the mind and body active. Soldiers are always ready to face challenges because of this discipline. Additionally, regular exercise and training keep soldiers physically fit and ready for any situation. This preparation is something I greatly admire and wish to achieve. Lastly, being a soldier means having new experiences and adventures every day. Each day brings new challenges, teaching important lessons and helping one grow. The armed forces offer a life filled with honor, self-respect, safety, and security for both the soldier and their families. It is a life that teaches loyalty, duty, service, and honesty. This is why I want to join the Indian Armed Forces. Thank you. Page number 224. My dear soldiers, let us listen. Refer to page 203. Activity 1. Think and complete the poem titled A Soldier's Pride. Activity 2. Now, listen to the poem and correct your answers wherever required. In fields so vast, our soldiers stand, with hearts so brave and firm command. They guard our land both night and day, to keep our fears and foes at bay. With every dawn and setting sun, their duty calls, it must be done. Through stormy skies and blazing heat, they march along with steady feet. For love of land they fight and strive, to keep our heroes and dreams alive. With pride and honor they defend our India till the very end. Rani Abbakka. Let us listen. Refer to page 220. You will listen to the teacher speak about a Braveheart. As you listen, complete the bio table given. Hello children. You all have read about Rani Abbakka. Let me share with you some details about one more Braveheart. Her name is Rani Gaidinliu. Gaidinliu was born on 26 January 1915 in the present-day Tamenglong district of Manipur. She was a Naga leader who led an armed uprising against the British in Manipur, Nagaland and Assam. Gaidinliu belonged to the Rongmi tribe, also known as the Kabui tribe. Page number 225. In 1927, at the age of 13, Gaidinliu joined the Haraka movement. This movement aimed at the revival of the Naga tribal religion and the establishment of self-rule for the Nagas, ending British rule. Gaidinliu was arrested in 1932 when she was just 16 and was sentenced to life imprisonment by the British rulers. Between 1932 and 1947, she was kept in several prisons across the northeast. After being released in 1947, she continued to work for the betterment of her community. The then Prime Minister described Gaidinliu as the daughter of hills and gave her the title Rani for her courage. She was also awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1982. In 1991, Rani Gaidinliu returned to her birthplace, where she died on 17 February 1993 at the age of 78. Rani Gaidinliu was conferred the Birsa Munda Award posthumously. The state government has developed a park along with a statue to honor Rani Gaidinliu in Silchar, Assam. Not only that, the Government of India issued a postal stamp in her honor in 1996 and a commemorative coin in 2015. What a brave heart indeed! For more information about Rani Gaidinliu and other unsung heroes, you can visit the website www.amritmahotsav.nic.in/unsung-heroes. This unit ends here.
Poorvi, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of English for Grade 7. Narration, Neha Beniwal. Sound recordist, Amarjeet Sarkar. Production assistant, Soumya Malik. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.